People, this is the Giam Dry-Grip Yoga Mat. It stays dry and the top layer of it apparently whisks off moisture to make it nice and dry, which is very important if you've been doing some aerobic exercises like running and you just like to use this yoga mat to do some floor exercises. Not necessarily just yoga, but any floor exercise. This is the 5mm, which I suppose represents the thickness. So it's very nice and comfortable. I have a carpet floor, but I think at least this keeps the moisture away from my carpet and it creates a nice flat, even surface. I forgot to mention also that it includes a free yoga online class, and you can download the app from, I guess, any app store by just searching for Giam. There's also a link here, some sort of barcode you can scan that takes you to that online class if you're interested in stuff like that. So it's wrapped really nicely. It's just a little paper band. You can see it feels kind of nice and peels off nicely. That's that moisture resistant texture they're talking about. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a nice texture to it, and that allows it to be sort of flat on the ground. That sort of creates a surface area sort of suction to the surface you put it on. So if it's carpet, it creates friction so it doesn't move around on the carpet. But if it's a smooth floor like tiles or wood or whatever, those tiny little gaps create a nice suction and keeps it nice and steady on the floor. So it's the collar side up, by the way. So I'm just going to turn that around. So you can see that the edges still have a kind of curvature because, of course, the mat has been rolled up for so long. That's going to flatten out properly in time. In terms of the length, I am 6'3", so I'm just going to lie flat on it. So I'm 6'3", and that's how long it is. So if you're anything under 6 foot, you fit properly, completely on the mat. If you're about 6'3", like myself. But if you're like me, you're about 6'3", and you're in this position anyway, your entire body is still on the mat. Look at me, I'm hyperventilating like I've been exercising. Right, so you can do your, little crunches or whatever. And, it's very comfortable. So if you're on a hard surface, you're not gonna get your bones hard against the floor. It's got a nice cushion to it that you're gonna feel really, really comfortable. So when you're rolling up and down, your spine and your back muscles and your bones and stuff are not gonna grind against the floor.